Hey, Coach, welcome to the show. And I got to start out by saying I think you guys are disrespected in the preseason. You guys are coming off a pretty big win versus LSU last year, and you guys are returning a ton of starters. Well, you guys are also losing J.J. Wyatt as he could not stay right in the classroom. But do you feel like this team is disrespected here in your 7th season with the team?
Yeah, I definitely think we're disrespected, and we have a tough schedule this year. But it's all right. This team has definitely persevered through a lot. And I'm with this is my 7th year with the school, so I'm really not worried about the outside noise. We've overcome bigger obstacles than being disrespected in the preseason polls. And Marquette, they got their due. They're ranked number 6 in the nation for a reason. They won the Big Ten championship. But, you know, I do think 42 is a little low. But I know this team and what they're capable of doing. And we have a ton of talent on this squad, probably the most talent we've ever seen. We have pass rushers, we have guys who can play in the secondary, and let's not forget about some All-Americans we are returning. Xavier Storm is one of the best receivers we've ever had, one of the best players probably in history, along with Bryce Greer, one of the best dynamic tight ends in the NCAA. And then let's not forget about Justin Royal and Dioberto. Those guys are really, really good. And let's not forget about Coco Bamaye. He's going to be a starter this year. He's definitely going to make waves around the NCAA, and he got respected. But Xavier Storm is probably going to have the best season yet. He came off of a 99-catch season. I mean, this guy is amazing. There's big things for him in the future.
Coach, who are some new guys we should be looking out for this year? We know the Nathan Beaver story. I mean, he played offense and defense. Who are some guys that we should be looking out for with the Whitetails this season?
Well, starting off at running back, Julian Gonzales is going to have to take over, and he's going to have to play a huge role because Adam Murphy was a big-time running back for this program, almost 1,000 yards. We never had a 1,000-yard rusher, but he and Apollo St. Vincent are going to play some huge roles. Now, let's talk about the speedster Jasper Sweet. He is 5'8", but he's got a ton of speed. He reminds me a lot of Xavier Storm in his first year, but even faster. And on the defensive side of the ball, Frankie Kai is going to be a missile in the middle of this defense. He is strong. He is big. Nobody's getting through him. And then Adam Williams is going to be backing him up. I can definitely see him playing all 3 linebacker positions. And like I said, let's not forget about Coco Bamaye in the secondary. He is major, and he's going into his junior season. He's already a preseason All-American. I mean, that is big time recognition for him. And then Ali Myers is definitely a guy that's going to have to step up at the free safety position. I'm looking forward to the season.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and welcome to Season 7 here in the Whitetails Dynasty. This is the most talented roster we've had in this series. Make sure you hit that like button because this season is going to be great. Tons of storylines to come that will not end, but this season is going to be great because we have a lot of great players. I'm excited to see what these guys can do, and we have a tough schedule, probably the toughest schedule we've ever had. So let's get into Season 7 as the All-American returner. Xavier Storm is back to receive this kick, and he does get to the outside and does get to about the 23-yard line. Now, Xavier Storm is on the Heisman list, but just watch out for Justin Dioberto. He could definitely be there at the end of the year. So here we are starting out this season at home. First carry is out to the right side. That's Julian Gonzales, who's going to have to really fill some big shoes in this one, and he gets a gain of 3 to start it out. So here's the first throw of the game. Throw across the middle. That's Xavier Storm coming off of a 99 reception season, 19 touchdowns, and 1,600 yards. He picks up the first down. Now, we are playing with a new playbook, Virginia Tech, so our offense is going to look slightly different. I believe this playbook leans a little more towards the run, more than what we had last year, but we're going to have to see in this one. So here's a throw out to the left side. Here's a throw, and that's an 8-yard gain for Julian Gonzales, showing a little bit of a dynamic, weapon to this offense. We haven't really seen it, as Adam Murphy was kind of a power back. I think Julian Gonzales is definitely going to have to show his versatility. So in comes Marcus Smith now. He is the backup quarterback, a true freshman. He's going to come out and run the read option. This time Xavier Storm in motion. He cuts to the outside. He makes a move, and he's gone. That's Marcus Smith. Touchdown. Who would have thought the first touchdown of the season comes through the backup quarterback, Marcus Smith, on a 35-yard run? Take a look. He's got good speed as well. He ran the option in high school, and he picks up the touchdown on his first carry of his collegiate career. Now, we are kicking the ball away to Oklahoma State as they come out on offense. They are top 25 ranked. They do have a pretty good quarterback in the senior Scott, and Parham at running back is a senior as well. But look at the receiving core, all seniors. This is the biggest, I'd say the most seniors I've ever seen on a roster that is starting. I mean, every single position is pretty much a senior. So this team, it's do or die for this team, now or never, because they have all of their starters as seniors. I've never seen this ever. And here is their best defenders. Brett Holliday's 86 overall as a cornerback, but he is a senior leader. So out comes Scott on offense, running the tight end in motion back across to the right side. Here he is from the shotgun throw to left side to the senior running back. That's Gerard Parham. He's going to pick up the 5-yard gain. So now a 2nd and 5 this time. Running a fake to the left side, throws, and it's going to be deflected. And that is Anderson Reed on the deflection. Remember, he had a pretty good breakout freshman season. So 3rd down. Here's a screen pass designed, but it's going to be a hit by Jonathan Simmons. And now we force the punt. As here's the new punt returner back to receive this kick, and that's Jasper Sweet, the true freshman, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as he is shaken up on that play as well. So here is DiRoberto back out on the field for the second drive. Throw out to the right side, and that is going to be incomplete. A rare miss by the redshirt junior as he comes back out here on a 3rd and 10. Directing traffic just a little bit. Remember, we don't run any hot routes, just blocking guys. DiRoberto throws to the right side, and that's going to be caught by Marquise Moore, but he comes back for that one and loses ground, and now we punt the ball away to Oklahoma State. So here comes Scott with the second chance. He's going to scramble out on the first play of the following drive. He's going to pick up 11 yards on the scramble. It's a 1st down. So 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Here is Parham, a handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, and does get tackled from behind by Victor Dimitrankos, who's going to have to take over as that full-time middle linebacker. He had a little bit of help with J.J. Wyatt last year, and here he is now with that tackle. So now 3rd and 4. This time Scott scrambles, and he does pick up the 1st down. That's a gain of 8. As they move the ball across the 50-yard line here, trips to the left side. Scott from the shotgun. Throw to the right side. He's got his tight end, Ralph, the senior, Eddie Ralph. And he picks up a gain of 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 this time. Handoff to the backup running back. That's done. He gets a lot of room to left side. Throws a stiff arm, tackled by David Wyatt, but that's 9 yards. Enough for the 1st down. So now they get this ball into field goal range. Screen pass out to Blankenship. He's going to have a lot of room. Throws a stiff arm to Marquise Dorsey, but can't get past Victor Dimitrankos, and that's a gain of 7 as his first quarter does wind down. Last play of the first quarter, handoff to the right side, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a gain of 3 yards, tackled by Ali Myers, the new starting free safety. So 1st and goal to start out this second quarter. Handoff to Blankenship to the left side. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he does get tackled by the All-American Justin Royal, as that eventually brings it to a 3rd and goal. Nobody in the backfield. This time Scott tries to roll out, but he does get run down by David Wyatt and cleaned up by Coco Bamaye, the preseason 2nd-team All-American. And we do get them to settle for 3 points. So now we come back out on our 3rd drive. First throw across the middle. That's Bryce Greer who gets open, and he was an All-American a year ago. He picks up a 23-yarder. Remember, he won the award for the best tight end in the nation last year, and he picks up a 1st down. So in comes Apollo St. Vincent for his first carry up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of 4. He and Julian Gonzales are going to have to play tag team in this one. It's going to be kind of a running back by committee, but we'll have to see. So here is Xavier Storm with the catch to the right side, putting out a move, gain of 17 for the Heisman Watch candidate, and he picks up the 1st down. So 5 minutes left here in the first half. Throw, another great catch, that time by Xavier Storm. He and DiRoberto are on a different wavelength, and now they pick up the 1st down as we move the ball inside of field goal range. Julian Gonzales with the handoff up the middle. He's got a 5-yard carry And now we move it inside the 10-yard line here for a 3rd and 5. Diriberto, he's getting swarmed by the defense, and he does get run down trying to get rid of the ball that time. Ran out of real estate, and we do settle for the field goal as this lead does extend to 7 points. So now 1st and 10, first throw out to the right side. It's Blankenship again. He's got a 14-yard catch. He keeps 1 foot. You only need 1 foot in college. It's a 1st down. So read option this time. Scott takes it to the right side, picks up a block, and look at this room down the right sideline, run down by Ollie Myers. But it's a nice gain of about 40 yards on that one, and it's a 1st down to about the 15-yard line. So 3 minutes left here in the first half. Throw across the middle. Blankenship, he's been busy in this one. Another catch, 11 yards for a 1st down, and now they're inside the 5-yard line with a chance to tie this game up. So handoff to the right side. Parham does get tackled, and that's Victor Dimitrankos and Justin Royal on the stop. So 3rd and goal. Here is Scott from the pistol formation. Handoff, another stop. This time it's Justin Royal again, but everybody had a hand in that one. And now we do get them to settle for the field goal, and they don't decide to go for it at the 1. And now we have the 10-6 lead. So back on the next drive, trying to put together a nice 2-minute drill. Here's a screen pass out to left side. That's Apollo St. Vincent, the redshirt freshman. He picks up the 1st down. So 1st and 10, wide open on the left side. It's Francis Smith, who's coming off of a huge bowl game. Remember, he had 100 yards receiving in that bowl game win versus LSU. He picks up the 1st down. So here's Bam Cameron getting his first handoff of the game. He gets to the left side, puts on a move, and he gets a gain of 16 yards. He is a senior this year. He's going to get more carries than usual because we do have kind of more versatility on the offensive side of the ball with the backfield, and he picks up the 1st down. Here's Maurice Jackson getting open once again, 15 yards, and another catch for this offensive receiving core. So here is Justin Diriberto trying to scramble out to the right side. He gets sacked, and that eventually brings it to a 2nd and 21. Diriberto throws across the middle, and Xavier Storm is open for the catch, and he gets a lot of that yardage back as we eventually bring it to a 3rd and 2. Here is Julian Gonzales up the middle, puts out a move, and he's getting about an 11-yard gain on that one. 30 seconds left here in the first half. We have to be smart with the clock as we do call our first timeout. So Diriberto this time scrambling back out to left side. He just gets rid of this one and throws it out of bounds before taking a huge sack. And that brings it to a 3rd and goal. 23 seconds left. Diriberto scrambles out to the right, and he is going to get tripped up. This Oklahoma State defensive line has been in the backfield all half, and they do get us to settle for the field goal as Brian Wade makes it a 7-point lead going into halftime. And I got to say, our offense is a little rusty with the new playbook, but here we go. The second half is coming your way. So now in a 13-6 game, Oklahoma State does start out the second half with the ball. The first carry up the middle. That's Parham, who does get stopped by David Wyatt, as that's a gain of 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. Here's another carry. Parham gets up the middle, and he's tackled by Adam Williams, the true freshman, number 52 in the middle of the defense. As now they get it to a 3rd and 5. Scott throws to the sideline. He's going to find Glover, who does hold on to it, another senior on this offense. And that's a gain of 14. That's a clutch throw by Scott. So now they get it close to the 50-yard line. Handoff up the middle. That's Justin Royal on the stop, but not before Jared Parham picks up another 14-yard gain and a 1st down. So now they're just about in the field goal range. Scott throw out to left side on a 2nd and 10. Glover again. He's got a lot of room, and he breaks the tackle for another gain of 13 yards. So now they get it inside the 15-yard line. Here from the shotgun. Here's Parham right next to him. He's going to give it to him, and he's going to get about a gain of 4 yards on that one as we now get him to a crucial 3rd and 3. If we come up with another stop, we can get them to settle for their 3rd field goal. Handoff to the right side. Parham trying to get around Victor Dimitrankos. Great hit, stopping the 1st down on that one. And they do settle for another field goal, making it a 13-9 game. So here we are back out on offense, giving it to Julian Gonzales. Everybody's getting the ball in the backfield. That's only going to go for a gain of 2. So 3rd and 8, throw across the middle, and that's the first catch of Romel Williams' career. And he's going to pick up 20 yards for the true freshman. The only guy to really get redshirted this year was Bobo Smith II, the outside linebacker. He picks up the first down, though. That's Williams. So Marcus Smith checks back in the game, trying to run the read option, but that's just not going to work, as we do lose 4 yards. And that brings it to 3rd and 14. Throw out to the right side. It's going to be Jasper Sweet, and he's going to get 14 yards, and he just does not get enough for the first down, and that's his first catch of his career. As now we line up to go for it just out of field goal range. Brian Wade just does not have the leg, but here is Julian Gonzales fighting forward. Gain of 9, another first down. So now we get it to about the 21-yard line. 2nd and 10. DiRoberto rolls out to the right, throws to the back of the end zone. It's Xavier Storm, touchdown, 21 yards. DiRoberto looks good. Only 9 incompletions in this one, and he makes it 20-9 here, as now we move into the later parts of the third quarter, as here comes Scott back out onto the field. Running the screen pass. No, a quick throw to the right side, and it is caught by Tony Williams. That could have went for a bigger gain than it did, because we were fooled on that fake screen. So here is Scott on a 2nd and 2. A lot of room up the middle. He gets hit hard from Victor Dimitrankos, but it's a gain of 12 and a first down. So as this third quarter does wind down, Scott's been running the ball well, along with Parham running over Justin Royal and Ali Myers in the second level, and he picks up a gain of 17, as now we move on to the fourth quarter with a 2-score lead. But Scott and Parham are running the ball well. Here's a pitch out to left side, and that's pitched to Dunn. That's not going anywhere. That's a tackle by David Wyatt. So 3rd and 7 this time from the shotgun. Can we get a stop? Throw across the middle, and it's going to be caught by Parham, but tackled by Anderson Reed, the sophomore now. And we got him to a 4th and 1. Let's see what we can do here. Can we come up with a stop? Scott rolling out to the right side. He gets around Justin Royal and does get enough for the first down. And Antoine Scott may have been had a little bit of luck on that one, and he picks it up for the first down. So here is Parham. Here, running out to left side. He breaks a tackle and does hurdle over for a gain of 12 yards. As now they move this ball inside the 10-yard line here. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Handoff, Parham showing some patience and does fight in. 9 yards out for the touchdown. Oklahoma State is making this one interesting. They are the number 15 ranked team in the nation, and they are going to line up to go for it on the 2-point conversion. Parham cuts back, and he will make it a 3-point game. So now this one's interesting. 6.5 minutes left here in the game. So DiRoberto handed off to Julian Gonzales to start off the next drive. He does pick up a nice hole that time, gain of 9 yards, as we bring it to a 2nd and 1 this time. DiRoberto switching up the play as he sees the safety creep up. Here's a deep shot. This time Xavier Storm one-on-one, and it's going to be a catch, 46 yards. Xavier Storm does burn the corner, and he makes an even better catch, and he makes it a first down. And look at that effort. He makes it to about the 19-yard line with that diving catch. So now 2nd and 10 now. 5.5 minutes left. First throw across the middle. It's caught. Maurice Jackson. That's a touchdown. And they don't call him Maurice Jackson. Maurice highlights Jackson for nothing. And he gets open. That was an easy pitch and catch. And now DiRoberto stretches this back to a 10-point lead. As can our defense come up with the stop? So here, back on offense, here's Scott, screen pass out to left side. He does break a tackle, and Blankenship does get down the sideline. Ali Myers cannot make the one-on-one tackle. It's a gain of 25, and another first down for Blankenship. It seems like he's just moving the chains in this one. So here's another throw across the middle. That time it's Glover, the senior. He gets tackled from behind by Bobby Mathis. And now they are inside the 25-yard line. They come out with 5 wide receivers out here, as they're now down by 10. Quick throw out to the right side. It's Parham, this time lined up at receiver. He picks up 23 yards. And just like that, they're inside the 5-yard line, as Oklahoma State is coming, and now they're inside the 5-yard line. Parham, another handoff. Touchdown. They just make it look easy on that drive. And our defense may look a little shaky in this one, but it's versus a top 15, all-senior-led Oklahoma State team. So can we answer right back? Here is what Xavier Storm across the middle. That's a gain of 10. He's got 8 receptions, 150 yards, and a touchdown in this one. So as this time does wind down, play action fake. This time, Diriberto throws, and it's almost picked off. Alex Mayo just drops that one, and we keep this drive alive. So now 3rd and 12. This time throw, and that's Trayvon White, the sophomore. He gets in, and he's got a gain of 17 and a first down as Oklahoma State is starting to burn those timeouts. So here's Bam Cameron getting in the game. Here he is getting through those small holes that time up the middle, and that's why I like him. He can just fit in these small type of holes that open up, and here he is once again fighting forward, and he will just get enough. 3 yards for the first down, and you got to figure that one will end the game, but another first will definitely end it, as now we get it under 2 minutes left. Julian Gonzales, handoff, and he will make a move to the 15, gain of 10 yards, and we will hold on to win this game barely by 3 points, and we complete the upset, if you call it that. But wow, what a start to the season versus a very good Oklahoma State team, and we get the 3-point victory here at home. Diriberto starts out pretty well, and he goes 2 touchdowns, and this one over 300 yards. Xavier Storm over 150 yards, but our run game was really, really impressive, especially with a new playbook and a new scheme. Definitely have to adjust to that, but it was a good victory, as maybe our defense does have to work on their rushing defense, but stopping the run has definitely been our Achilles heel throughout this entire series. We've definitely not had, I don't know what it is. Either it's the defensive line or the linebackers. I think will get better in both departments, but still, it was a good victory at home. And I got to admit, our running backs did a really good job. They all got in and played their part. Nobody really stuck out as far as having a big yardage game, but all of them did their part. They all did a good job. On the defensive side of the ball, I got to admit, Ali Myers was a little bit shaky, but I was encouraged by his coverage. He played really good coverage. He'll get better as far as making one-on-one tackles. Victor Dimitrankos taking over as that number 1 middle linebacker full time. He had a good game as well. And we start out this season 1-0. And we did not have a sack in that game, so maybe versus Virginia Tech, it will show up in the sack department. So they are number 18 in the nation. And look at this. We have jumped up to number 23 after just 1 win. I guess the NCAA is finally giving us our respect, as Virginia Tech is going to be no slouch. And they have a really good offense. You see 500 total yards in their first game. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. 1-0. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though, yeah. And it don't even matter though, no. Hey, it don't even matter.